Throughout this course, you will be creating a lot of different files, and you're going to have to organize those. So we need to be able to access them very easily and efficiently. There are 7 units in this course, which provides us with an excellent starting point. So we're going to start by going into your H drive. This is my personal computer, so you can access it through this PC, or there may be a folder on your desktop as well, as similar to mine. So if I click on there, this is like my documents folder. So in here I have different things here. You're going to have different things on yours as well, but we want to use our H drive to get organized. So at the top, you'll notice that you can create a new folder. So if you click on that, you can also use Control Shift and N at the same time. But if we click on New Folder, it will allow you to create a new folder there in your H drive. We're going to start by creating an ICS201 folder. So the same as the course code. When you enter that folder by either double-clicking it or hitting Enter on the keyboard, you are then going to make more folders. So we have different units in this course, and you also are going to be making a folder called Workspace, which will be for all your coding. Inside the units folder, so if we go in there, create a new folder, and the first one will be called Introduction. Okay, you also have a list in front of you on the Resli Quest for the remaining folders, so I want you to go ahead and make those as well. If you go back to the ICS2O folder, you have this Workspace folder as well. This is going to be where you create all of your Java programs. Now Eclipse, which is what you'll be using to do this, will create the project folders for you. You do not have to add anything in here at this time. So it'll create all the folders for you right inside your Workspace, and that you'll learn later on once we get to that point. Since you are going to be working with a lot of different files and you're going to have to upload them to Google Classroom, I'm going to show you how to zip a folder. So when you click on a folder, you then notice that this option called Share is at the top. If you click on Share, it will then give you the option of emailing or zipping or sharing. We're going to be zipping folders a lot. So whenever you complete a project in your Workspace folder, you are most likely going to be zipping that folder and then submitting it to Classroom. So you just have to click on that button and it will zip it for you. It'll keep the same name as whatever the folder is, but as you're working through all your projects and activities and whatnot, if you're uploading anything, please put your name in the zip folder so that I know it's yours. You can just use your first initial and your last name with an underscore right before the title. Okay, this allows me to quickly find out which one is yours. Hitting Enter, now it's renamed. You're going to be uploading all of your projects and your homework to the Google Classroom. So you should have this available already. These are all of my courses on Google Classroom, but you should have grade 10 computer science. So if you click on there, there's then the stream, which will have dates for individual tasks and whatnot. But under classwork, you'll see all the different quests which are from Resli. Anything that has a submission will load here. So the first one being AA2, which is what you're working on now, you're going to submit something for this as well. So when you click on it, it should show you the assignment itself. This is the teacher view, but you should have a student view that allows you to upload a file. And to quickly upload a file, you click that you want to upload one from your drive, and then you can open up your folder just like this, take your zip file, and drag it in. Okay, try that with this assignment. Make sure that you are able to do that. Let me know when you're done and I can take a look. Make sure all your units are in order. Follow the instructions that are provided in the Google Classroom submission area. Once you've submitted on Google Classroom, you can then submit the quest on Resli. That will allow you to move on to the next quest. There are quests that I may need to approve on Resli. So if you do find that you don't have a quest available on Resli, let me know. There's probably something that needs to. One last thing that I want to mention is with USB. Now, it's recommended that you have a USB so that you can take your work home with you. I don't recommend working from your USB because it never fails. There's always someone in the class whose USB becomes corrupted or stops working, and now your work is gone and it's not coming back. If you're working on a project that's for an assignment and it happens in the middle of you working on it, it's gone. Gone, gone, gone. You have to start from scratch. Okay, so this is why I recommend working from your H drive, so keeping this ICS201 folder on your H drive, as well as having one at home. You can easily access Google Drive if you want to back it up that way, or put it onto your USB and take it home with you. But when you put your USB in, drag it from the USB into your H drive, or from the USB into your folder at home, as well as taking this drive, and all you have to do is drag it over. You should have different drives over here. So if you have a USB disk, it'll show up on here. All you have to do is click and drag it over to the USB, and it will allow you to copy it over there. Okay, that's the best thing you can do, is backing up this on a USB, but not using a USB as your standard workplace. You don't want to get stuck with lost files. You'll be starting over from scratch. I cannot emphasize this enough.